Patience is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. If you've clicked this video, you're probably on some kind of journey that requires you to be patient, that requires you to put a lot and a lot of effort for a prolonged period of time without seeing any rewards. A journey that you and only you understand why you're on. That's what I want to talk about in today's episode of the Raw Talk. Yes, we're going to call this series Raw Talk because these videos are going to be raw, unscripted, uncut, unedited clips or videos about things that we usually do not have conversation about. And today's conversation is about patience and why I think and I know that patience is the key to success. If you look back on any successful people that have accomplished anything that is worthwhile, it looks like they might have done it overnight. It looks like their rise was linear. It looks like that. But if you go deeper, you will notice that that's not the reality. It took years and years of struggle and hard work and patience through not seeing any results that made them seem like an overnight success. A recent example is Matt Rife. Matt Rife blew up on TikTok and is all over the place now, and he's making probably millions per month with his stand-up, and he's praised for his artistic expression in comedy as well as his good looks. But on the other side, there are people that are saying that, oh, it was just luck. It was just luck that made his clips go viral on TikTok and now he's become famous. But the reality is Matt Rife has been working in comedy, I think, for 11 or 12 years behind the scene underground without being known, without getting any recognition, without making a hell lot of money, going to the point of being broke. He put in hours and hours and years of effort to be able to get to where he is today, to be able to get his opportunity to become an overnight success. You see, patience and hard work is going to build you up the opportunity to get where you want to go. And if you do not have the patience and the hard work, when the opportunity does present, you're not going to be able to execute. My own example is this YouTube channel. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I've had hundreds of videos that I've made and posted. I started off recording videos on my phone, keeping the phone there with no mic, no lighting, just my phone and just talking to my phone. Then I upgraded to the cheapest reliable camera that I could find. That was the GoPro. And if you ask any content creator, a GoPro is not a camera that you can make at least talking head videos or vlogs with. It's an action camera that's mainly used for sports and all. But I made it work. I used that GoPro for a long time to create videos. And that's because that's the best value I could find for what I could afford at that time. And then I upgraded to this camera. Slowly and slowly, as I built up, I got these mics. I got the computers that you can see behind me to improve my editing. But it was a long journey. And if you look down at the subscriber count, it's not that great. But I'm still going as hard as I was the first day. Actually, no, I'm going harder now than I did from the start. And I've seen no rewards in terms of subscriber counts, in terms of making money from this. But I am comfortable with that because I learned and developed the power of patience. Many times, most of the reason that we are impatient is because we want to prove to the world that we can do it. And the longer that you're doing it without seeing results, to the outside world, it looks like a fail. Because you're putting in so much effort but not reaping any rewards. And that makes you even more impatient. And 90% of the people that fail give up at this stage. And they never get past it, and they never get past the point where the patience and hard work they've been putting in meets the opportunity. And I know my opportunity and my time will come. And when it does, I know everything that I'm doing now, I'm building up and getting ready for that. This is my preparation for when my time has to come. It goes back to a amazing story, probably a fictional story that I heard when I was a kid, about two people that were digging a mine trying to find gold. And it was like both of them were going parallel and digging, and they couldn't find gold. And one of them gets tired and just says, you know what, I've been digging so much that there's probably no gold. I'm going to give up and go. But the other one keeps digging. And he reaches the point where he does find the gold. And the only reason that he found the gold and not the other person is because he had patience to keep going. Because he believed in the vision. For you to have patience in something that you're doing and not seeing results, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you deserve it, that you can put in the work to make it happen. Because honestly, there is not a single person who has made it that I know that didn't believe in themselves, that didn't have a crazy belief that they could accomplish the impossible. And that may come off as arrogant, it may mean I'm arrogant. But if I don't believe in myself, why do I expect other people to believe in what I'm doing? If I don't have belief in myself, in the work that I'm doing, why should others believe in me? You gotta believe in yourself no matter what. Because you can't please everybody and you can't meet everybody's expectations, but you can live up to your expectations or strive to make yourself proud. And this unwavering belief gives you patience and gives you the work ethic to put in the work so that when the time comes, you will accomplish it. There were times many years back when I used to hear people having these dreams or things that they wanted to accomplish, and my initial reaction was very judgmental, like, no, you can't do. I would never say it to them, but in my mind it would be like, no, you can't do that. That doesn't make sense. But now I realize that there's no point in doing that. There's no point in hating on. There's no value to get in putting hate into the world. Most people live their life just going to work, getting the work done, making money, and then on weekends maybe partying, chilling, watching Netflix, and repeating the same thing. So like 5 days a week, majority of their life, they're doing something they do not like or do not enjoy, just to have like 2 days of rest and party enjoying, even though that's not enjoyment to me. Okay, it's enjoyment. That's the kind of life they're living. I mean, they're living 5 days unhappy and not doing what they want to do. majority of their life. And what's the point of that? It just doesn't make sense to me. And that's why, if you're on a journey and you're doing something and you're fighting and you're putting in the work to make something happen, just have that belief in yourself, and that belief that it will take time. It might take a decade, it might take 2 decades. But as long as you believe in yourself, you have the patience and you put in the work, you're going to keep getting better and better, and your time will come. As long as you don't give up, your time will come. You will find a way. Have that unwavering belief in yourself, because that's what's going to keep you going. And that's honestly what gives your life purpose. Because my life right now, even though I'm not where I want to be, even though I'm not reached my goals, my daily basis, being able to make these videos, being able to create, given the opportunity to wake up and create, wake up and exercise, have the good health to exercise, not have the good health, but have the opportunity to be able to work out, to be able to take care of my health, to be able to eat well. All of these are gifts. And it gives my life meaning. It gives me a deep appreciation for life. And even though I'm not at the end, I'm as happy as I'm going to be when I reach my goals. Because for me, the goals are not the important parts. They're just a pit stop, or it's not even a finish line, it's a pit stop. But what I'm enjoying is the race, the driving. That's the part that I'm thoroughly enjoying. And that's the part that gives my life meaning and purpose. And that's why when you have that patience and you actually appreciate and love and enjoy what you're doing on a daily basis, patience doesn't even become a thought, because this becomes your life. You're enjoying it. And that patience and hard work will meet opportunity one day. And even though it may be bitter, it may be lonely, it may be hard, it requires you to grind, the fruits are going to be sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have more of these raw talk episodes come out, as well as if you want to check out my episodes or podcasts that I do with other guests as well, then I have a separate podcast called the Everywhen Podcast. I'll link it down below. Check that out and all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, and I love you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.